are. Especially when Giannis leaves, and depending on what the rest of that team looks like, yes, I think they are. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that when people are doing these like trades, and we'll do it like later on, you'll have to understand what Milwaukee's going to get in return. Milwaukee is a team where AJ Green and Ryan Rollins are their two most promising players, and they have no draft capital because they moved it all effectively
that's fine,
for the
part
Dame trade and for Drew as well. So they don't have anything to look forward to. So whatever they receive, it needs to be a young player that they have some form of a feeling will be able to be there for a long period of time, or at least a package, as well as at bare minimum one quality draft pick. That's what they need. And if they do not get that, they're going to trade Giannis to said team. So that's why the cat shit doesn't make any sense. That's why OG Anunoby and Josh Hart, that doesn't make any sense. And it's why if they go to the Knicks, there has to be a third team involved. It just has to be, because the Knicks, they don't have any more valuable draft picks, nor are any of their veteran players on small contracts, because OG and Mikal just recently signed extensions, so they're on the books for like 3 or 4 years. It quite literally has to be a team like OKC or also like the Spurs. That's the only way that it can get done.
The Spurs make the most sense, and it would be for draft haul. But I just want to.
Utah, the reason why people don't want to go with Lauri Markkanen, because they feel as if, this is just from what I understand, people are not that interested in Lauri Markkanen because he's getting paid damn near the same amount of money as a lot of other players are getting paid, and they don't think that he's that valuable of an asset. And also Danny Ainge is being a dickhead, and he's asking for like a shit ton.
Too much,
He's asking for too much. So that's the reason why. That's why Lauri still to this day still has not been traded. But keep all that in mind.
This has really been bothering me because Klay Thompson
What up?
is one of the most coolest, down-to-earth, nicest, doesn't bother, don't fuck with nobody, plays with his dogs and goes on his boats. But Klay is just so cool, and when I start seeing the disrespect towards Klay, and I think this is a bigger picture kind of in the climate we live now, you cannot age out gracefully. And I think LeBron is a perfect example of no matter how much fucking greatness he's given us, with or against or still doing, people are going to find a way to hate on him.
What do you have in mind for the heart?
Obviously, after having
Line,
the 2 injuries
grind,
he had,
dips and dips.
Klay is not the same guy. But I hate to see these young motherfucking dudes talk the shit. And I be trying to give Morant so much grace. Like, I fuck with Ja.
Bro, we was riding for him at one point, dog. We was riding hard for
fuck with him a lot.
We was riding hard for bro at one point, man.
My boy.
But he be doing some bitch ass shit, bro. Like, I
He
just
not
don't
being him.
get it.
He not being him.
Whatever he's being, it's just like, bro, like, we be trying to defend you more than maybe we should, because I see what the potential, and let's not forget the trajectory he was on. He just be doing some corny shit, and for you to get in Klay's face and put your hand, like, you're lucky you didn't do that to someone that wants to smoke, because they would have slapped the shit out of you on the spot, like on some real shit. But for him to do that, and then for Klay to even take the high road and kind of respectfully get in his ass, because at the end of the day, all we all as fans, we want to see
multi-level, self-contained living and playing areas.
We can discuss, I'm going to give you a second, man. We can discuss whether obviously the time in Memphis is up and it's time for him to
I want a
go.
good half fight.
But we just want to see his greatness, because there's so much greatness, and there's always been a saying the whole time, all of us in the league, like, don't let your off the court bullshit, be louder than what you're doing on the court. And for you to be in street clothes, for you to be in street clothes and come do some shit. And I understand there's some back and forth, because when Ja was in this shit, there was a little back and forth with that Warrior dynasty and that young Memphis team. But the Klay's point, like, Ja's been talking for a long time, and he has the motherfucking credit. However many guys that he has a slice of the career that Klay has had, with 4 championships, and at one time being, a top 2 or 3 two-way guy in the game, 63 on fucking a -2 dribble. Like, Klay has just done some shit that's just like, whoa. And I hate to see Ja do it, and then who's the young boy in Miami that did it? Myron Gardner.
OG Karan got him right. OG Karan brought him over there.
We're gonna talk to that.
Okay, all right.
We're gonna get, we're gonna get to all that, but we're gonna take a look at this right here. This is Klay respectfully getting a job.
You're skating
And
with
with Ja,
Keep
he's a
it
funny
rolling.
guy. He has a lot to say.
all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But you know what? That's for another day.
What did you have to say on this occasion?
Nothing of intelligent depth. It was really just his running his mouth. He's running his mouth for a long time, and it's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of the story of his career so far, just leading us one on. You know, we all want to see him out there and do his best, but he's just been letting a lot of other stuff get in the way of that. And you need that in the league. You know, the best players will be out there, and when you're a star, it comes with a great responsibility. I hate to see that go to waste.
Build that gas vessel.
I mean, but Clay is just such a good dude, and obviously motherfuckers is mad because he's got Megan now, and bro, dude, motherfucking thing. So people are obviously going to hate on that, and that puts him in a different light and perspective. But if you guys knew Clay behind the scenes, man, he's such a great dude. And I mean, let's not forget, again, one of the top two-way guys, although he only has one all-defensive team. He's been one of the best defenders in his prime in the league. He saved Steph a lot of times because Clay would always take the Kyries, the Dames, and all these motherfucking monsters that would have got into Steph's legs. Clay took those guys.
What the fuck am I doing, bro?
And then on the flip side, was still one of the most dangerous weapons we've ever seen. Missed nearly 2 years to injury. Obviously tears the ACL, tries to come back, tears the Achilles. He's not going to be the same, but you know, he's 5th all-time in three-pointers made. But if you add those 2 seasons, he's a top 2 or 3 three-point shooter of all time. 5-time also, 4-time champ. What are your guys' thoughts? And before we get to that, also let's just ride right into this next part. Heat rookie Myron Gardner called Clay a bum. But what I love, Jack, and something you and I have been talking about for so long, Ron Butler, someone we play with and against. To me, a vet. Although he's a coach, this is what the fucking NBA is missing right now. He's a vet. He brought this young boy back out to tell Clay, you know, to apologize to Clay, and it looked like Clay didn't really even want no part of it. But I think, you know, out of respect for Karan, Clay listened. But it was just it's shit that's not needed. And if you're a young player like Gardner, who is a two-way player, averaging 2 points, this motherfucker doesn't even know if he's going to be in the NBA next year. I think instead of trying to be a funny guy and disrespecting one of the greatest shooters of all time and the first ballot Hall of Famer, so game up for me. But I think that's the problem with this generation and the climate as a whole. It's much easier and more welcome to show disrespect than to show love. So after seeing those 2 things, Jack, I'll start with you. What are your thoughts on just the disrespect to Clay?
Well, one, it's a different time. I'm gonna give
Your commitment to the plan is laudable.
Max on the show. When I was in Atlanta, we was playing against Max, and I was having a good game. And I started talking shit to Max. I already knew Max, but I started talking shit to him because I was in the NBA. I was confident. You know what I'm saying? I was having a good game. But I didn't take it to the point where I was trying to demean him because that was my OG, because I had the respect for him. Yeah, I was talking shit.
The Lokes have set up a smorgasbord of urban furniture to snack on.
You see what I'm saying? I knew who I was talking to.
That is Session the Tunnel.
I wasn't going to take it to the point where it was disrespectful. Now, the competition part.
To Jack's point, just be you, bro. You ain't gotta be.
Oh yes, yo, no, that's fire. Oh, you almost. Oh, yeah. I probably should have just not said anything, huh? Correct.
No, I ran again.
God damn it, mother, my Gucci.
Are y'all surprised by the Thunder's dominance so far this season?
No.
20-1?
No, I'm not surprised. One bit. He's better than the rest of the NBA, man. What they want. For one. For two, like I said, the biggest free agent they got was confidence. Right? Them dudes, man, they came into this thing believing that they can do it again. And to do that, you got to get off to a hot start. We got to lock in from game one. No championship hangover like a lot of teams go through. We've seen that before where you come out and playing lackadaisical the first month of the season. Now you playing 500 ball. Now you really got to push the gas
What the
and
fuck,
turn it
bro?
on to get like back to being 1-2 seed. You know what I'm saying? So no, I think they did an excellent job, man. Shout out to Shea for leading that with your number 2 being out.
It's like they're doing this on purpose. What the
J-Dub being out, I think for them to still hold the fort down, and it's huge. It's huge for them, for their confidence moving forward for the rest of the season. And like I stated when we first talked about it, I think they're going to break the record. Yeah. Like they're going to break that 70-9.
We talk about no championship hangover. They started the season with back-to-back double overtime wins against the Rockets. Pacers, obviously Pacers trash this year, but Rockets solid squad. But Swaggy, when you look at this Thunder, you surprised at all by how dominant they've been? We knew they were come out strong, but 20-1 right now, on pace to break the Warriors single season wins record.
Like you said, I feel like the confidence is there once you get that wolf off your back and you finally win. You could, it ain't gonna no stopping from there. And I feel like Shea has got that Kobe mentality a little bit. You don't become great until you win multiple. That's when they consider you one of the greatest. So like they all playing with that chip on their shoulder. They are the best team in the league besides the Lakers.
Well, we will discuss what the Lakers got going on shortly. But that wolf off their back, is that Anthony Edwards?
Nah, that's Denver. You get past the team that, people expect to beat you, and no matter how good you play, somehow they always win. When you finally get that victory, I feel like that gives you the confidence.
Let's move over to Cemetery Larry. Looking at the Thunder squad, what they've been able to accomplish so far this season. No Jalen Williams for most of the season. Obviously, Hartenstein down now for a little bit. But SGA doing what he's doing, Chet playing at a high level. You got a lot of guys on that roster stepping up.
As y'all know, I like to talk hoop. So, I think number one is you have to win the games you're supposed to win. Getting off to a hot start is important. Both of them and the Lakers have done that. I think the Pistons as well. But when I look at their schedule, when you talk about who they've played thus far, minus the Rockets, you got a bunch of struggling teams that they've done exactly what they're supposed to do. From the Grizzlies to the Kings, to the Warriors, to the Clippers. They beat the shit out of the Lakers. I think this was before they kind of caught their stride. Hornets, Pelicans, Jazz, Blazers. Still think the Timberwolves are struggling a bit. Suns gave them a run for their money. Barely kind of got through the Blazers this last time. I think at any point during the season, you do have a challenge. I think that's going to be something that either fatigue or injury is going to set in. If they happen to stay healthy the whole time, they can get that. They can get a record. But the whistles they get, teams they've been playing up against, it's kind of difficult to kind of gauge it from my perspective, because they haven't really truly been tested. And I think once those tests come, you get to see how good they truly are compared to last year. Seeing that they didn't have any really major acquisitions in the summer, and they're just running back, and you're always seeing teams that don't do that struggle late. So it's going to be something of, to me, it's going to be a spectacle to see. I think it's going to be something that I'm looking forward to as far as the test. I just don't like the Kobe comparison for SGA.
We will talk about that.
Kind of leave that alone. Mention somebody else. There's so many other players to mention. But yeah, he's playing well. Despite, all the things that's happening for the team and him being able to get out there and not play fourth quarters and all that type of stuff. Let him do what he do. Nothing to do with the home.
They beating people by damn near 16 points a night, bro. They didn't make the schedule.
That's what I say.
So they going to only play the team that's in front of them. Well, that's all of them right now.
As you look at this Thunder squad, about a quarter of the way through the season, 21 games, have won 20 of those 21 games.
It looks like the same thing when after Golden State won their championship and they started that next season damn near undefeated, right? That was with Luke Walton.
Yeah.
Right, they came out with a hot start, and it's the same thing, right? You prove to yourself that you are champions. You prove to yourself that you are the best team by winning the championship the year before, and they didn't think that was good enough for them, right? They wasn't satisfied with just winning the championship because I don't think they liked the way they did it.
Come on, man, I can get that shit.
You know, with rumbles and, you know, you have Hallie talking about if he was playing, they would have won that game. You know what I mean? Little things like that, right, kept that championship team wanting more, and they've shown it, right? Their record's 20-1. They've been tested. If you look at preseason rankings and who was ranked,
what the fuck just happened?
Who was 2, who was 3, who was 4, they smacked on them. Where they are now, that's irrelevant, right? Clippers were supposed to be the second best team in the league. Smack daddy, right? They beat Denver, they beat Houston, they beat the Lakers. They beat every team that's supposed to meet them in the championship, right? The team they lost to, yeah, bottom feeder. They just let up. But every team that was preseason, and you look at their preseason ranking, they've beat through them, right? So when we say who is...
They haven't played the Nuggets yet.
They beat the Nuggets by 3, I think.
They have not played the Nuggets yet.
10-17, that wasn't the Nuggets?
Preseason.
On the preseason? Well, they beat them by 3. They beat them niggas by 3, right? So, you know, the testers themselves, right? It's who's going to beat them is them. There's no opponent that they're afraid of at this point. I don't see that happening. Yeah, I don't see them beating themselves. Like usually when a team loses, it's inner.
Yeah,
right? You're fighting within each other, right? You're fighting who wants the ball, who needs the ball, who is the star, right? Right? The second option leaves, somebody steps up, right?
Yeah, AJ Mitchell's balling, the balling out.
And then Hartstein goes out, and they get J-Dub back.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't miss a beat.
Yeah.
Because they got like we've been saying, they got plug-and-play guys, man. Like they've done an excellent job at scouting, drafting, and getting the same like-minded, like-skilled guys that if a guy goes down, they can plug another guy in, man. So, they got the league figured out, man. We're going to come out, we're going to defend y'all at a high level. We got multiple guys to do that. We're going to get after y'all on the defensive end. And the games are over after 3 quarters.
Yep.
So we can rest this guy. He's going to be fresh at the end of the season because you don't have the miles that he normally would have had. So, they get through this month with 2 losses. Come on, like let's be honest. Like if they lose 2 games this month or 3 games this month, they're still ahead of the curve. Like they are still like.
You got that 2015-16 Warriors squad, started the season 24-0, didn't get their second loss till game 31. They were 29-2. Just something for us to monitor right now. Thunder 20-1.
Yeah. How did they end the season that year? How did they end?
They were 73-9.
73-9.
What happened?
Quite the feat.
They won the championship?
They did not.
Oh.
Face the juggernaut.
You know why? This is still the NBA. Still got play. Still got teams still going to battle to the end, still going to test your might. That's what I mean, I'm hoping they get to a point where they're comfortable, like everybody's saying. But I still think there's a Detroit, there's teams out there that could step up to that challenge and beat them when it matters most. I think the momentum will take them over the top, just like the Lakers continue their momentum. They'll get to where they need to be. Certain teams can ride the momentum, but I think the true test is going to come when you're playing against teams who match up with you well, who going to push you to the limit, who's going to force the whistles to balance out. I think that's what Houston did early on in the first game.
The Lokes have
Took them
set
to
up
the
a
limit.
smorgasbord of
So
urban
what
furniture
teams
to
is
snack
that you speak of?
Maybe
You on
4,
that, is you
5 teams.
Which teams?
Denver, Houston. I like San Antonio. I like Detroit. I like the Knicks.
Of the ones you named, I go with Denver because they got the equalizer and they revamped their roster, and Detroit. Other than that, they go smack the rest of them. The only thing they got to worry about over there is
Detroit will beat them in the championship?
No, I said Denver, Detroit.
Yeah. You think Detroit will beat them?
But
I think Houston beats them.
Compete with them.
I don't think a healthy Wemby.
I don't think Houston has enough.
Yeah.
I don't think Houston got enough.
100%
young right now.
Because they can take what's name out of the game.
In a couple of years.
I don't think
They can take Reach up out of the game.
it's competition, right? When you step up to compete against a team who's mentally tough, they stabilize, they understand what to do. The competition rises to the occasion. It's not necessarily what you did last year, none of that. It's how we play. It's how we am I gonna step up and stop SGA based on my competition level? Not I'm scared or he getting whistles. I think
the playoffs, the other guys got to make big shots too, though. Who you relying on in Detroit besides?
I agree.
That's the thing I'm talking about.
But they're not fully healthy either. So when you think about Detroit, you think about Houston, that game they lost, Amen Thompson, I think he was out early. So it was a lot of things that happened.
He played that game.
He played, but he got hurt. I think he got hurt early.
Cramp.
Yeah.
He had cramp.
And that was late in the game, and they took them to the overtime, double overtime.
But what happened?
No Jalen Williams.
But what happened?
So it makes it a
But what happened though? But what happened?
They found a way to win.
But what happened when that shit said 000?
What the fuck, bro?
No, I get that. That's not a part of the conversation.
No, but you
not
brought
my point. That's not my point.
But what happened though? You brought it up.
But that's not my point. My point is
But they
competition.
lost. But they lost.
Yeah, we get it. I get it.
No, I get it. They lost that competition.
That's the end. But I'm talking about the game.
Well, you brought
Oh
it
my
into the
God,
season.
I ain't got
I'm
no
sorry.
ground points. I got 50
Explain
seconds
the
left, bro.
gameplay.
Come on.
Yeah, they lost.
That's a wrap.
They lost.
Who we got? They lost.
Yeah,
The gameplay. The gameplay.
What the fuck,
How
bro?
they
I
lost?
can't.
But they had more points. The other team had more
I
points.
don't want to skip to the end.
The other team had more
I like to
points.
walk them through the whole
So
movie.
that was 20 games ago.
So when we say at the end of the game,
That was 20 games
KD
ago.
stay on the floor.
That was 20
He
games.
don't jump for that little pass.
We talk ifs and fifths.
Oh, don't we do that all the time?
Not ifs and fifths.
Yes,
we know
we do.
We know the result.
We talk about ifs and fifths all the time.
So we know the result though. They lost.
So that's why I say the challenge for them, beyond the ifs and fifths,
How the fuck that
coming
happened?
up, if you compete the way they competed against them in that game, you got a chance.
That is
So you don't think they've done that?
That's a first game of the season, playoff side game, double overtime.
So you don't think they've done that?
No.
Why you
they
think-
haven't been tested like that.
But why? They go into every game with that mentality. That's
No, I'm
why
not talking about them. I'm talking about the other teams.
That's why they put them teams away within 3 quarters.
The other teams don't have what Houston had.
Well, they smacked them. So the other teams ain't got a chance.
They went into overtime.
If they beat that said team, other teams ain't got a shot.
Against the Pacers, we now know the
They went
Pacers.
into overtime.
They ain't got a shot.
And they figure out how to win.
Playoff tight games.
Ooh, guys are getting up for them, and they
I'm not saying
lose.
They
They
not
gonna get up.
capable of being the veteran team. and
Everybody
know
get
how
up
to-
for 'em.
Know how to win the game.
They're the champs. Everybody get up for them.
We got that.
Right?
But every single team in the past
Taking up wins.
that has been the champs, from Milwaukee to Denver to Boston Celtics, we've had the conversation of saying, hey man, these guys figured it out. They got this team and they can come back next year and whoop, whoop, whoop. What happened to Jason Tatum? All the way up until the end.
I could try it one more time at least.
Boston Celtics look good.
Yeah, but they were on the verge of losing that season or losing that series even with.
That's what I'm saying. So even though they start
I
hot,
got-
we
what it
looking
is,
at
am I going too
champs,
fast?
Like y'all should come back. Y'all should come back and
Pause,
beat something. It don't mean that you're going to do that.
It's all over the place like playing Twister in this bitch, boy.
And I like gotta follow. Follow.
I can't. You all over
No,
it.
it's
Red dot, green dot, red dot, blue dot, nigga. You.
It all come back to the black dot. Pay attention.
Shit, I'm trying, but you got niggas over this bitch. Stretch this arm, want me to put my left arm behind my back to touch this one, and my left, like.
You gotta listen to
But
comprehend.
when you look at this Thunder squad,
That's it.
when you look at this Thunder squad versus those other teams that you mentioned, they're in a very good position. They got
Very different because this team actually, each player knows their identity. No one's having crisis. No one is thinking they're option 2 or option. Option 2 knows he's option 2. He's fine with being option 2. Option 3 knows he's option 3. The defenders know they're the defenders. So there's no mid-season ego. So if someone tries to run the narrative like they did against Boston, who is the number 1 option here, that doesn't work with that team. This team is coming out dominating, right? They're not having these ups and downs, games, losing here, winning here. It's just like Golden State. Even though we know what happened at the end with Draymond getting suspended and that kind of handicapped that team, other than that, that team walked through the NBA. Steph Curry was sitting on the bench in the fourth quarter.
Same as this.
Same as this. Sitting on the bench and watching, laughing, playing throw the bottle top. That's how easy regular season was for them. And right now, there's no team right now today that looks stable 10 games straight to say, okay, they can compete with them. Everybody's sitting there doing what regular season does, and this team they look the same as when the Bulls was doing it. Golden State was that we have references now where we can go back and see, okay, when the Bulls did the 72 and 10, what they look like. This is what it looks like.
Where do you feel like this Thunder squad stacks up against some of those all-time greatest squads? When you look at what they've been able to do?
To the end of the season, to the end of the regular season for one, see what their record is at the end of the regular season and see what they do in the postseason. Then you judge it. After 21 games, they are the best team in this NBA this year.
But even coming off last season, winning the chip.
That's fine. That's last year. They got that in their pocket already. That's in the bank. Cool. You got to win another. And go doing it the way they're doing it now will put them in the conversation with those teams. But we got to finish the regular season at this trajectory, like they have been, putting motherfucking BTA, nigga, belt to ass. And go through have a couple sweeps in the playoffs and things like that. Then you'd be like, oh shit, they really for real, right? That's the way it look.
Do teams normally get better throughout the season, or do they get worse?
Really good teams get better. Good teams get better.
Just making sure.
Bad teams get worse.
So a lot of these teams, you look at the East and you look at the West, the standings, right? Is it a representation of good teams playing bad?
I mean,
like when you look at
Clippers supposed to be number 2.
Well, I'm talking. We'll start with the East. 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. Those teams right there usually are in the top 5.
If they're not, they're where they are.
Right. So they've been playing bad basketball, but the East is not the greatest. You look at the West. The top 4 teams, we could predict top 4 teams are the top 4 teams. Like you said, the Clippers. Where they at? 14? Shit. So they not one of the teams that's up there. Grizzlies.
They're starting to play better.
Dallas. We wouldn't have predicted Dallas to be so far down. Certain teams that we're like, ew. It's either these teams got a long way to go as far as turning it around, but we now got to consider them bottom half of the conference now. So for me, I'm looking at it like, all right, we do got a long way to go, but Kawhi's sitting there real optimistic about how they can turn it around and still
turn what around?
Their season.
Boy, this shit over.
So, however you mix it, you still got good teams that feel like they're good. They just need to get it together. You need to figure it out. When you talking hoop, you got 2 teams that's figured it out. They striving. OKC figured it out. They like, look, we ain't taking our foot off the gas. We gonna keep this rolling. So if you can't figure them out, they gonna keep doing it. But history tells us 73-9 don't mean shit. That's all. 73-9 don't mean shit, and you ain't gonna take it all the way over. And you don't got a LeBron James on the other side. That's gonna stop you. But you do got teams that's got guys that can play.
But the problem is this. Everyone can get better. They can get better. So the fact that they're dominating now and they have not played with their whole roster, that's the bad part, right? That if they're 20-1 right now with this and how their lineup has been and you haven't had the full lineup, there's no other team that can say, hey, we're waiting for our guy to get back. So that's them. They're saying that. When we get our guys back, y'all in trouble. That's what they get to say. So I don't think there's a team in the East right now that is even loaded enough to beat anybody in the West. There's going to be a West Championship, right? It's going to be like OKC, if they get hurt, right? Knock on wood, that's the only reason they won't be in the championship. Or unless they run against Jokic and Jokic is saying, fuck all y'all, and do what he does best, right? Those are the 2 right now we know are very elite. The team is elite. OKC, I mean, not OKC, but Houston's problem is the best players are very young. And we know during playoffs sometimes, this is not an OKC young where the team is young, but the best player is 26, everybody else is kind of a little older. We're talking about Sengun's on his 30, like that is a young group of guys, and they still play young, right? So I really don't see them making it all the way, but I see them like giving somebody some trouble. Golden State is one of those teams like, if you don't really have a great game plan, number 30 gonna tear you up.
They could turn it around.
Yeah, but
they could turn it around. And remember, February is the deadline, right? So we still can maneuver shit around roster-wise, and make other teams look.
That's the thing.
But here's
this for everybody. Like for everybody, it's AD.
Here's the crazy part though. The Thunder could do that and make some fuck you trades just
they got a lot of.
Not to say they will. But
How many teams have won the championship? I can just think of the Detroit Pistons that made a major trade, and that player helped them win the championship.
Took them over the top.
Yeah.
That don't happen.
That's really hard.
They come off
Because usually a team that does that is desperate.
Lakers with Paul Gasol.
Oh, that was
It wasn't mid-season, was it?
that was a mistake.
But the Warriors, remember?
Yeah, that was at the beginning of the season. That was in the summer. And they didn't win a championship that
Boston wasn't. No,
Damn, I keep almost coming close. How the fuck
Probably
do you
last
fuck
Detroit.
Hold on. Yeah, it was February 2008 was that trade.
Yeah, they didn't win a championship that year. They wanted to.
Yeah, but made it to the
It was in
finals.
February, right?
Black History Month.
That would be the only thing I think that would scare OKC. If somebody made a good trade, a good acquisition to a guy that can help them win, that would be the deterrent.
Not saying they could do that, but if they have some injury issues or any situations, they have some draft capital at their disposal.
Chew on that as you session the tunnel.
Yeah, was that missed?
Did they make a trade?
I don't know. I
don't know.
Before the deadline?
Sure.
They won that year?
During the coat? No, after the coat.
That was after?
Yeah, I don't know. But I know it's rare.
It's rare.
Yeah, it's rare. For sure.
So let's talk a little bit about SGA. SGA coming off an MVP season, one of the front runners again this season, with his consistent bucket reaching historic levels. SGA dropped 26 in the win over the Blazers, who extended streak of consecutive regular season 20-point games to 93, passing Wilt for the second longest all time. Wilt also holds the record for the longer streak with 126 games. No other players in league history have reached 90-plus games, and the next longest active streak is only 19 games. SGA also currently leads the league in clutch points despite only playing the fourth quarter in 10 of his 21 games this season. So when you look at what SGA is doing, 93 straight regular season games with 20-plus points, how impressive is that streak?
It's the greatest thing we've seen. I'm pretty sure there's nobody alive that's talking sports that actually seen Wilt do what Wilt did. So for most of the reporters, this should be the greatest thing you've seen. Somebody hold 20 plus this long.
So 93 20-plus point games or 1,297 10-plus point games?
20.
Okay.
We seen what 10. We seen what all you need to do to get 10. we like 10 ain't dominant. 20 is considered dominating, right? 10 ain't. that ain't dominating.
I had a cool 10.
Huh? 90 something? Nah.
93 straight.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking about 90 something games of 20 plus.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, we wasn't watching basketball when Wilt played. Most of the shit Wilt did, we didn't even see. He shouldn't even be up there.
They could have been captain. They just changed the box for
Finish with 18.
like I do in youth league.
That's it.
Must have been a blowout.
They just changed and add a little free throw like we did in youth league. All right, but let's get to a very important conversation. We got Gerald McCoy here.
What year did he do that? Wilt, the first one.
Let me see.
I mean, when did he start it? From the day he came into the league?
Then he had like 340-point games.
Who was alive to witness that? I'm just saying, like, so they're not talking about this as this is the greatest.
October 19th, 1961 to January 19th, 1963.
So basically, nobody that's in sports there's nobody who should be alive, right?
No. There's a few.
My daddy.
There's a few.
You were born there. You had to be talking sports. So that means for you to be talking sports, you had to be about 20, 25.
There's one.
Jeez, I'm about to fuck up on
Right?
on the grinding part.
1950. 1920. You know what I'm saying? So Fox Sports.
Outside.
1950. Am I wrong?
With the radio.
Is my math off a little bit?
37, 62 years ago, yeah, they would be in their 80s. They would be in their late 80s.
When?
If they were around to see that while they were of age to be a sports journalist at that.
Man, this fucking area sucks. That's what it is. It's partly me, partly them.
They'd be in their late 80s.
How old would they be right now?
They'd be in their late 80s if I'm not, my math is not off.
It's 200.
Joe Louis, 173 years old. 39, 64, yeah, they'd be in their mid to late 80s right now if they were alive to cover.
Yeah. So.
They're working for Jet Magazine. Do you think Flag has the potential to be a superstar in the league?
Of course.
For sure.
Of course. I mean, I think the position that Jason Kidd has him in. I know everybody was against him running the one, but obviously you know how this league is, man. You know, all it's going to do is take him some time. I think his ceiling is very high.
Shifted over to now small forward, though.
Okay.
That experiment
Okay.
was short-lived.
But the fact that he started there, so he knows how to, you know, he got some reps up. But now that he's back in the spot, I mean, you know, he's a kid that plays both sides of the floor, plays hard every night, and he's just going to keep getting better at 18 years old. So, yeah, you have to at 18 years old.
He's nice, bro. I like him.
He'll be 19 in what, December?
A couple weeks.
Yeah, in a couple weeks. I like it. I like his flow, his pace of the game, his secondary moves, his bumps off. He know how to control his body, feet work already. And I hate to say at 18, but yeah, at a young age.
That's the age he is currently.
I know, but you know, he's a rookie. A rookie is a rookie coming in. First time seeing anything.
So Arvydas
What the fuck do I gotta do?
But you're seeing something
Super
new.
flex.
That's what I'm saying.
Both
So as a rookie, you ain't never seen it. So, but I like him. I just hate when when he does bad, he's only 18. You know, but you know, he's gonna have some up and down games. It's a roller coaster ride as a rookie, but they should have been did this. Ben gave him a team. They knew they wasn't going nowhere. All the hype coming in. It was still Anthony Davis with the gargles, you know. So
the gargles.
Hey, but when he still has a good game, he's still 18.
The gargles.
I know. That's what I like.
So good or bad though.
80 had 32 recently though, but let's shift over to the side. Shaw, I saw you in the Cooper Flag Duke jersey yesterday here on Gills Arena, presented by Underdog Woo Woo. When you look at Cooper Flag, what he's been doing lately, do you think he has the potential to be a superstar in this league?
Yet to be determined. Got a long way to go. I'm wearing an Anthony Edwards jersey today, so got a lot.
Former
to say.
#1 pick.
Yeah, not a lot to say about Cooper today. He got a good trajectory.
I'm about to fuck
Glad
up
they,
on this.
They listened to what I was saying and put him in his right position. You know, social media can do that. Put some heat on it.
A powerful tool. You can post things on there. You can also delete things.
Start being French. We.
It was we?
We. Yeah,
oh, you want to come over here?
Yeah.
You come over here now?
You just my shit.
That 80% it don't feel good, do it? It don't feel good at all.
I played with him. That's why I'm not with you.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we put some heat on that.
Yeah.
We put some heat on him. Move him to the right position.
Yo, I see you snacking.
What are we talking about?
Cooper Flag.
I checked out.
It's 131.
30 seconds ago.
They'll need you to stay with this just a little bit longer.
Come on, bro. It's like
home for hours.
Maybe in training.
I can't get shit going, bro. What the fuck?
Call in. Give us your side.
Chris.
Maybe in transit.
He was on the couch. Look at what I'm talking about.
Nigga right down the corner. Hey, man, pull up, man. We're going to be able to put this one.
He came in and told his damn story.
Pull up and tell us what's really happening. Chris Paul, if you're watching this and you want to come on Gil's Arena for that, we'll share your side.
And I can tell you motherfuckers what really happened.
But in all sincerity, when you look at what Cooper Flagg's doing.
There we go.
35-piece, 24 against Joker. Obviously, that Nuggets have some injury issues going on, but nonetheless, 24-24. Cooper Flag has the potential to be a superstar in the league.
He is a superstar. Yeah. Well, he has a superstar name. He has potential to have a superstar game.
The name's slappy. Looks like Izzy volunteered.
The mechanics,
next stop
right?
on the tour.
You're talking about an 18-year-old.
You hate to say it.
No, but I'm saying you're talking about an 18-year-old who is making moves like this. Yeah. Like these are his moves at 18. That he's creating his own shot. He's taking people off the dribble, right? He's bringing it up. He's making decisions, like correct decisions.
On Kawhi.
Right, I mean, like we're talking about elite decision making. He's making, for the most part, all the right moves to score and deliver the ball when he needs to. But for the most part, when you're talking about putting the ball in the basket,
just the spot. Let's roll.
We're watching it, and at the age of 18, it's supposed to be new, right? You're supposed to show glimpses of your talent. Right? Every night he's showing that, listen, he's surviving with his average about 15 now? 17? Like, come on. That's what superstars do.
Yeah. And he's a white American, too.
He is.
Oh, he's not foreign.
Damn, I'm trying to run behind
like it was like little bumps, so like he's bumping, like you don't learn that. You don't learn that. You don't learn that for a minute. Right? It takes you a couple years before you get into your groove to understand like what you can do on players. He's learning in real time every game.
But in San Van, anywhere can be a spot.
So, I mean, does he have the potential to be just as big as Larry Bird as a white American hooper?
I'll fill you in.
The league is not going to let
start building with the handy toolbox.
No.
Fuck with Bird.
I mean, if nobody noticed in the last since COVID.
No, I think he does.
No, since COVID.
No, I'm not talking about the MVPs. I'm talking about just
no. Since COVID, they've labeled trophies.
It's so sick.
To submit
objects in the city wherever
their players, which was Magic, Bird, and Jordan, right? So this NBA we're living in was built off of them, and they're never gonna.
Get some practice.
These are the founding fathers, and the only way they know how to respect them is to keep them where they are. So I don't know how many championships or MVPs he will have to win for them to consider it, but Larry Bird basically is just as untouchable as Michael Jordan.
Let it happen.
Okay.
Let's let it.
That's day one.
Let's not talk about that.
That's day Michael Jordan. Yeah.
You gotta win.
Michael Jordan.
No, I'm just saying.
Let him be a rookie right now.
Quick drop is super useful.
Potential there.
No, I'm not.
Seeing the potential, obviously, in the rookie of the year race. Con Duke, also from the Hornets, his Duke teammate, roommate, balling out as well.
Yeah, he's balling.
But
DJ slowed down a little bit.
DJ slowed down. It seems like the league
but just
has the interest to make sure Cooper gets that rookie.
But it's just no. It's just the talent. I mean, they're figured out. When we don't know you, you can get off, and then we start scouting you. He's gonna have to just scout more himself as a rookie. Right, the league ain't especially for somebody like VJ, you can jump over everybody. Just understand your angles, understand tendencies of what defenses do. Because once you get a step on somebody, I can trust.
Yep.
We've witnessed it. They not jumping with you. There's only a couple nutheads out there who's gonna actually challenge your shot. But for the most part, 80% of the big men out there ain't jumping with you. They don't want to be put on that poster.
He don't got that much power, but Flag got bounced through though.
No, Flag got bounced.
That's what I'm saying.
His bounce is high.
It ain't as much power as BJ, but
you ripping it up. Save
No,
some
but
for the rest of us.
it's a good rookie class.
Yeah,
it is
better than last year's.
Oh yeah, way better than last year. We don't even talk about last year.
Yeah, I don't even.
No Zach Ali, Sachet, or Alex Harlow. Interesting.
I forgot they were in the league.
We do talk about we do talk about the 55th overall pick.
That's it.
I mean, Castle came out.
Oh yeah, I like Castle.
Castle came out of it.
Yep.
I mean, Castle.
Rookie of the year. All right, well, that is sufficient basketball discourse for the day. Wanted to end it on a little bit lighter note, lighter mood. Extremely
Shoot.
turned up.
I just saw the dang
CP3, if you're in the area and you want to pull up to
He in the area. We can it broke at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You could have still been in Atlanta at that point.
It was 3 o'clock. You know how early that is. Like we gotta make sure that nigga sleep.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Anybody got eyes on him? He sleep right. All right. Hey, pack the jet. We out. All right, yeah.
And to Lou Will's credit, Lou Will lives in Atlanta, always the consummate sports journalist. Lou Will was up at that point.
Thought it was on the road, 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning, ready to get some news gathering going on.
Man, it was
think about it.
Text game. We got the fifth plane.
Hit that 3.
Oh shit, he would have did.
And on that note, appreciate all you fine gentlemen on the couch. Appreciate everybody in the chat. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa. We will see y'all tomorrow.
Talk to your mic.
All right, man, we back. Another episode of Club 520 Podcast. I'm your host. My name is DJ.
Pretty handy when you need to re-rig us. Okay, let's see how many points we can score in our little build-a-spot.
Shout out to Hard Rock Bet Be In. Down in Miami yesterday, man, talking to the peoples about them parlays, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, man, I enjoyed the Hard Rock experience for sure. Pause. Yeah, that was crazy.
In Miami too, yeah.
Shout out to my boy, I forgot your name. We had a blackjack conversation too. I'm gonna tap in with you next time I come out. Give me some tips, for sure.
You get though. We do big parlay.
Damn,
man, same
you
game
got
with
some good
me.
placement
My
shots.
left, we got my
And
dog,
even better
Mr.
skating
Ian out
skills.
the Pearlies. How you at, Nasty?
Cool, man. So let's get to it, baby.
Just remember,
So good, man.
anything's a spot if you've got the
Big
tools to rig it.
announcement today, man.
Yeah, something slight. We'll get into it, man. To my right.
BetMGM is where you leave ordinary for something a little more interesting. With your favorite games, like The Price is Right and Rakin' Bacon. Or in the center of it all with live dealer classics. Because interesting...
Yeah. Bitch.
All right.
I would never hold her back, I let her leave me when she ready. Legendary, superstitious, never feed me a spaghetti. They ain't never seen us coming when they see me in that Chevy. I'm that $1 million nigga, itch. Peanut butter jelly, bitch. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly, ooh. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly, BJT. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly, BJT. Make a sandwich, then I leave her at the telly, leaving her at the telly. Keeping my gun, bitch, I'm ready. Yeah, fire on your ass, I'm not scared. New pair of one like I'm Nelly. Yeah, real pretty face like Ashanti. Fuck it, let's start us a family. Go, pop it on y'all, they can stand me. Yeah, I'ma pop it on y'all, they can stand me. Yeah, I'ma take it with me, I ain't leaving you none. Told my BM that I need me a son. Ready to blow, you see me, I'm a bum. Touch me, they gon' yell out, he got a gun. Fuck you talk about, bitch, I'm keeping me one. I'm from the city, I'm ready to break. Petty ass nigga, you scared of the bank. Baby, nigga. I would never hold her back, I let her leave me when she ready. Legendary, superstitious, never feed me a spaghetti. They ain't never seen us coming when they see me in that Chevy. I'm that $1 million nigga, itch. Peanut butter jelly, bitch. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly, ooh. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly, BJT. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly, BJT. Make a sandwich, then I leave her at the telly, PBJT. PBJT, PBJT. I say it's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly. Me and her make it sandwich, then leave it at the telly. Come on.
Would definitely make it easier.
Rip on the beat, bitch.
Fresh out of jail, but don't think I'm scared to go back, motherfucker. I still hit a nigga with that glizz. They wrapped on part. I'm back to stealing identity. I'm back to credit card theft. Back to credit card fraud. Fresh out of jail in Atlanta Records, drop that bag.
They turn the music off on
Get them
here.
crackers to drop that bag on me again. Let me hear it. Fresh out of jail, I made another million. And bitch don't think I changed cause I didn't. I still hit a nigga with that glizzy. If right on part, I'm back to stealing identity. Credit card fraud, I'm in infinity. I just took my brother charge like I am not rich. I took my brother charge like I ain't got shit. I guess he ain't step up for me cause he ain't got it in him. I'm walking around with 50,000 in my denim. And I don't trust nobody, I'm drinking snake venom. And I don't like you nigga, man, I'm just saying. I don't really like you bitches, I be just playing. Before I talk about the porch, I already in. Let's see if I can shoot the pistol with my left hand. Type of nigga hit the party with my left hand. Type of nigga fucking shorter than a best friend. I be getting to the loot, I be getting it in. Free my niggas eating soup, cause they in a can. Roll around and get money, I be pulling scams. Red rum, head hunting, nigga, what you saying? If you fuck with me, then why you got me doing time? If you fuck with me, then why you got me slinging nine? All these bitches on my dick, but they can't even ride. Got my mama out the brick, she ain't gotta cry. Hey, don't be fucking with my clique if you ain't tryna die. I'm a Zodom, call me slime, you is not my kind. I be stepping on these niggas, I don't rest up. I put my foot down on that bitch, she be like, yes sir. Free my nigga Jay Green, took one for the team.
That was just a flip chart.
I'm on no dubs, don't even. Call that black, I don't fuck, cut green. Hit the slab, go and run it up, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Free my niggas eating soup, cause they in the can. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Free my niggas eating soup, cause they in the can. Fresh out of jail, I made another million. And bitch don't think I changed, cause I didn't. I still hit a nigga with that glizzy. If right, I'm parting back to stealing identity. Credit card fraud, I'm in infinity. Yeah, I just called Chief, he say that's not it. You keep tweeting about a nigga, get your block hit. I guess he ain't fucking with me, cause I ain't fucking with him.
Big ideas don't come easy. But when you get one, use that moment of clarity to create a new reality. To turn your pastime into your full-time. Your personal style into your signature brand. Your homemade recipe into a household name.
You got this.
Your daydream into your dream job. Your talent.
Oh, I got to do it over different cars. Okay, I got it now.
From taking the first step to seeing it all come together, you can do it yourself. Wix.
My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until this.
My hubby is
Whoa.
ejaculating so fast, and when he gets so anxious about it, it's starting to feel like a chore.
That used to be me and my husband before I discovered this treatment by him. SexRx Plus Climax Control. I swear it saved our sex life. It has the same active ingredient as Cialis and early climax treatment, so it helps him stay hard and last longer.
Do you have to go to the doctor's office? He gets him embarrassed.
No joke, it's 100% online. If he gets a prescription, it's delivered right to your door with free shipping and completely discreet packaging. No insurance required.
That can't be affordable though, right?
Actually, it costs less than a lottery ticket per day.
Well, I'm sending him the link right now, and he's getting started today.
Yay!
Okay, I gotta grind it this.
My husband has this
put a
fun
little
habit
right
of ejaculating prematurely every time we have sex. I keep telling him it doesn't matter to me if he needs a pill for it, but he was always too embarrassed. Until this. SexRx plus Climax Control by Hims is a compounded medication that revolutionized our sex life. It combines active ingredients for erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation, for stronger erections and longer lasting sex all in one. So he's ready to go whenever. The whole process was 100% online, so there were no embarrassing doctor's visits. It's delivered right to your door for free if prescribed. No insurance needed. And let's just say we're happy. Take the free assessment and get started today.
If you're ejaculating early in 2025, don't be ashamed, but know this. SexRx Plus Climax Control through Hims combines the same active ingredient as Cialis and PE treatment to help men stay hard and last longer. The whole process is 100% online. No in-person visits, costs less than a lotto ticket per day, and no insurance required with free shipping right to your door if prescribed.
My hubby is ejaculating so quickly, and then he gets so anxious about it. Sex life is starting to feel like a chore.
That used to be me and my husband before I discovered this treatment option by Hims. I swear, it saved our marriage.
It's made with the same active ingredient as Cialis plus PE treatment.
So it helps him stay hard and last longer in bed.
Do you have to go to the doctor? He would get so embarrassed.
Oh, no joke. It's entirely online. Delivered right to your door with free shipping if you get a prescription. No insurance needed.
I just sent him the link. He's getting started today.
There we go.
Crap. I need to figure out the proper object to air to car ratio.
Yeah. Niggas be hating, I'm blessed. Thinking you tough, pull up on me, your gangsta get test. Why you keep subbing no extra that shit with your chest? No point in competing with niggas, I know I'm the best. When I walk out the house, I don't know what foreign to take. And I barely wreck out, but I got a 6 packets like niggas was born in shape. Now I got everything that I ever had wanted, my money just going.
Come on. I got the perfect spot to show you what I mean. Looks like you might have the DIY gene, if that display is any indication. It takes a builder to know one, and I know one when I see one. Alright, step one done. You found the spot. Now let's make it skatable. That ledge is pretty high. The kicker ramp should give you a boost up. Damn, there's footnotes and an addendum, and it looks like there's something called Quickest. B will keep track of some of your favorites, but if you want the whole shebang, you can still boot up the full app. Just plop down the kicker in the right spot when you're ready.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Maybe where's the golf carts? There it is. Only pay.
Looks pretty lined up to me. Go hit it up. Kicker not exactly in the right spot? I've done that before. Don't forget you can adjust it.
The kicker looked like it was in the right spot. What the fuck are you talking about?
Luckily, I read the script. What once took me hours, now takes minutes. So I can focus on what matters most, my voice. We begin in ancient Egypt.
I just gotta land the fucking.
But also impressionism. And of
There we
course,
go.
the internet. Starter pack. Totally. Thank you. Bye.
Nice. That was sick. Gator 1, ledge 0. Quick drop with the assist.
Oops, I made a few debatable claims. Fixing those.
Alright. I've got one last spot to mess with over towards Goldcrest.
What kind of grade are we talking? Not my dream grade. Let's clarify this, shorten that, and boom! We have pretty high standards, am I right?
Yo, our local crew over in Goldcrest are called the SB Lokes. We've got a little spot rigging challenge set up for you when you get there. Me and the Lokes are a match made in heaven. They love building spots to skate. Okay, here's the deal. Try dropping an object across it without touching the molten ground. That stuff's hot.
Yeah, it's supposed to matter. I don't want to share my chair, baby. You got a whole couch right there. Come here. Don't be like that. Come here.
How about putting something down to skate? Don't cost nothing.
I know what you've been doing in here.
Ooh, Big J.
All right, y'all. I'll be back later. I appreciate y'all. This has been a power hour.